Guys, Deludaguna, DG. Aye, new one. N'Golo Kante. You know what? Aye, YouTube's Thierry Henry, man. I was watching Thierry Henry vids, man, today, and yeah, the guy's a legend. But yeah, Arsenal won, Doncaster nil. We won in the whatever it's called now. I'm always gonna call it Carling Cup, people. Yeah, we go through. Bit underwhelming. While we won, we know we really should be winning these games 4 or 5, maybe even 6. I know what Arsenal should do and what they actually do are two different stories 9 times out of 10. But let's get into it. Going into the game, we knew there was going to be some rotation. Alexis, like I told you in the preview, when you've watched it, he needed to get 90 minutes. Wilshere started and got 90 minutes. Chambers came back into the side, as Wenger said. Holding his season's been a bit up and down. He came back into the side. Maitland Niles and Nelson, two youngsters we rate kind of highly, come into the side. Onene plays, and yeah, man, there's a bit of rotation here and there. But going into the game, first 5 minutes, we had a couple chances. First 10 minutes, better yet, let me not lie. Oh yeah, shout out to Fergie for being in the thing, man. That's another father. But yeah, first 10 minutes, we really had a couple chances to put the game to bed. I think Giroud hit the crossbar. Lovely play between Wilshere and Nelson, and if that was a goal, that would have been a great goal. I mean, it's a Mickey Mouse Cup, but that probably would have been goal of the tournament, to be honest with you. Yeah, Maitland Niles very early on, you saw him putting in. He's clearly been working on the training ground of crosses, because I think that was a weakness of his game. A number of pinpoint low crosses, no one on the end of them. Him and Alexis down the left, making things happen. 9th minute, Alexis took that free kick. Keeper was obviously equal to it from range. You've always got to be pretty special to beat someone like that, to beat a keeper that's playing professional football from range like that, whether it's League One or whatever. They work on them sort of things. And 12th minute, Maitland Niles again, lovely cross, no one on the end of it. Like, what were we doing today? We were just moving rusty. But early on, you could see Alexis look up for it, as he did against Cologne and them things there. Wilshere looked like Riley still looks a bit rusty and things. He looked up for it. He was dictating play. He was making things happen. He was driving. He was making space for himself. He's clipping balls over the top. People were finding them. He was finding other people. Wilshere's a joy to watch, and he doesn't look match fit by any stretch of the imagination. There's still a lot of rustiness there, but it was good that he played and he was making things happen. Maitland Niles, if not the best player on the pitch today, intercepting, bailing people out, balls into the box, always providing an option. He was having a great game. 18th minute, even Chambers, I believe, had an option. Yeah, man, by the time it was like 20 minutes, you're like, why is this game not put to bed? Like, we were having a lot of joy. We were in their half. They were counting their own half, as you would expect. Everybody, these are the perfect games for kids to get on the ball and things like that, because we're playing against no disrespect, a far inferior side in Doncaster. So the players we're always gonna have the lion's share of the ball, and I do believe we overindulged today. While we got the win, and yes, it's nice to see, especially the young players getting touches. We need to kill these games off. We know we're gonna have the lion's share of possession. Let's go. Let's have a ruthless streak. Let's go 4, 5, 6, or whatever, and let's go up. And just as I was thinking that, Theo, the person that divides opinion, bags in the 20th minute or 20-something minute, I believe. Lovely ball. I believe it was either Nene or someone either Nene or Maitland Niles. Forgive me if I'm wrong. People involved in the initial build-up play fell to Alexis. Alexis sees Theo running, lovely clip ball over the top. Theo, he really should have bagged before it, scores. So yeah, 1-0 up, and we're going for it. Reece Nelson, like I said, link-up play was on point today. I do believe he played within himself a bit. He's a young player. I still believe he's got fantastic potential. He's still 30. I'm still Reece Nelson FC, and we're still going to be banging him. But today, he played within himself. He didn't. Second half, he did get out of that. I'll allude to that later. But he played within himself, and there was a lot of lapses in concentration, including the first half. Second half, I counted 3 different opportunities, whether it was losing the ball, whether it was mistiming a bounce and things like that. Obviously, he's young. He's 17. He's new to this first team thing. So he's gonna have to get them things out of the game, but it's still up for him. I'm still up for him, and I still like him a lot. 37. I think it was even just before half time. Doncaster had a chance to get one back in. They had like 3 good chances in the first half, to be honest, and they had more in the second. But as you're getting into the second half, at half time, I'm just thinking, yeah, it's great. We're 1-0 up, but we're overindulging. We need to put 5-4, 4-5-6 past this, because whatever way you look at it, the similarities between that and when we play superior opposition are the same. If we score, if we're lucky enough to score, if we've scored before halftime, it's still only 1-0. And whether it's Doncaster or it's just for argument's sake, United or City, it's 1-0. They're still in the game. We make a mistake, it's 1-1. Who knows what happens? Very same principles apply. So whether we know it is a rotated side, and you're going to lose a lot of killing edge and cutting edge and ruthlessness to that when you do them things. But we had more than enough quality to get the job done, for God's sake. We had our best player arguably at the club already there. Like I said, Wilshere was looking hot. Wilshere was looking like Wilshere, Alexis, and Maitland Niles. You're looking at them three to think if anything's going to happen, it's going to be some of them involved in the link-up play. So yeah, I even saw Wilshere shooting from distance. I mean, he looks serious with that low haircut. He looks like he's on stuff this year. Hopefully the guy stays fit. But going into the second half, it was more of the same, to be honest. Yes, we had our chances early on. It was nice to see Reece Nelson have a wayward effort from range. That's what you want to see. You want to see confidence, and that's the player I want him to be. Someone that's how great players are made. You take a shot. If you mess it up, and you shoot it far from goal, you hold your hands up. But if you score them sort of crackers, you're a hero. He's someone with the X factor, and it was nice to see. He was playing within himself in the first half. Yes, it was a poor effort, but from playing within himself to having a go, to having some bravado, you want to see that defensively. Like I said, he was shocking today, in my opinion. He's not a fullback, but whether he's playing as a fullback or a winger, you still need to do defensive jobs and follow your runners and things like that. He will get it in time. But like I said, we should have had 4, 5, 6 in the first half, even in the second. At the second half, I can't lie, Doncaster grew into the game. You saw them have a number of opportunities. They were starting to get down the sides. I think they have a City player on loan in Congolo. I hope I said his name right. They were getting down the sides whilst they were having opportunities. And although they didn't really have any quality at the end of the day to put it in the back of the net, I think it was Alfie May and players like that. Against a better side, we could be punished for this. Theo was wasting a lot of efforts, and when he did get subbed, he looked angry. I was thinking, you need to calm it down, control yourself. But what he didn't. But we really should have had chances. I was interested to see Jay De Silva, someone Wenger seems to rate and always have him on the bench for these sort of games. He came on. It looked like at half time. I forgot to say, he come on at half time. And he played at centre half, and he acquitted himself well. There was one for a corner, he did very well. He was passing and bringing it forward. Like, it was very positive from everybody that came on. In my honest opinion, like I said, man, 77th minute, Maitland Niles had an almost faultless game. He was cutting a lot of people's underhit passes, but he almost made one himself, and he managed to cut it out against a bigger side. You can't do that, and although you're putting in convincing performances, these are the finer details that make managers reluctant to trust you and throw you in these sort of games. I do believe he's better in midfield, but yeah, he had a better game today. Like I said, man, we did our job at the end of the day. We're going through to the next round. We won 1-0, but we should have really won this by 3 or 4, maybe even more. We had enough chances. We lacked the cutting edge. We didn't put our chances away, especially in the second half. We were having a lot of phases where we're counter-attacking, and it's 3 versus 1, and whether it was Giroud, Theo, or Wobie late on, we're just failing it. We can get away with it against Doncaster because obviously the quality is better between the sides. But more quality opposition, it's not going to stand, and we won't walk away with 3 points or be this lucky. But we move on to next Monday, West Brom, guys. Deludi Guna, I'm signing out. Make sure you hit subscribe before you go. Make sure you like it. Make sure you comment. Make sure you watch the player ratings. Yeah, I'm out, guys. Thank you for watching.